Hello everybody, my name is Tokriva and welcome to this Let's Play of Europa Universalis 4 with the Conquest of Paradise mod enabled. And first off, what does Conquest of Paradise do? Well, it adds a ton of new content in the new world. And where before we only had the Creek, Cherokee, Shawnee, Huron and Iroquois tribes, we also have the Micmac, the Abenaki, the Mohican, the Pequot, the Lenape, the Powhatan, famous for Pocahontas. She was a Powhatan Indian. The Choctaw, the Chickasaw, the Caddo, the Osage, Pawnee, Illinois, Miami, Potawatomi, the Fox, the Ottawa, the Cree, the Ojibwe, the Cheyenne, the Sioux, the Assiniboine, the Pawnee, the Pueblo, the Navajo, the Apache, the Pima, the Comanche, the Blackfoot, and the Shoshone, who you might know from Civilization fame recently. Played as them in one match. And yeah, so what they all get is there are new ideas for all natives, the natives ideas. Which give them a lot of bonuses for being native tribes and helping them specifically. And there are also some specific ones to the Iroquois, the Huron, the Shawnee, Cherokee, Creek, I believe the Chickasaw as well, and that's going to be it. Maybe the Pueblo also have their own idea group, but all the rest gets native ideas. Now, there's another big change, and the whole gameplay for the natives has changed with the new patch. And the other change is the addition of colonial nations. So when we go to the 7 Years War save game, we see something different. We see Newfoundland, which is actually a nation within Great Britain. And you can play as Newfoundland and do stuff. You can also play as the 13 Colonies and become the USA. That might actually be a really fun playthrough at one point. Also would showcase the American Dream downloadable content a lot better than what I've done so far in that 1 hour-long video that I did a while ago. And basically because, well, for a lot of the events you have to actually become the USA instead of start as the USA. But so there are quite a few regions that are indicative of what gets nations. So for this region, the eastern United States seaboard, Britain gets the 13 colonies, France gets Floride, and Spain, if it actually has all 5 colonies together, would get Florida. But the thing is, you need to have 5 colonies in a region, and then that colony will transform into its own state. You can still colonize because it's a part of your nation. You can colonize behind it, as far as I'm aware, and expand the colony for them. They can also do that themselves, go to war with other colonial governments in the region. So the 13 colonies can simply go to war with French Canada, and both France and the UK don't have to be involved, well, Great Britain actually. So here's French Louisiana, you have New Spain, New Granada, Castilian Peru, Castilian La Plata, Portuguese Brazil. So all of these are very specific to the countries, and some of them get special names, some of them don't. So here we have the Antilles is the French name for this region. Let's see, what is the one for, that's Danish. Isla Juana is the name for the Spanish Caribbean territory, and English West Indies would be the name for Britain, basically. So that's also new. You have to have the DLC to play as any of these nations. If you don't have the DLC, it will still happen like this. There will still be colonial nations, but you cannot play as them. And the special stuff, not the ideas, but the special gameplay for the native tribes also is not available if you don't have the downloadable content. And we are going back to the 1444 start. We are going to play as England. England has a lot of special, unique events, and it's special in that sense. But what we are going to do is showcase the biggest of the downloadable content's new stuff, which is the random new world. What it basically means, everything west of the Azores, Iceland, and what is this, Cape Verde? I think it is. Everything west of this line So that includes Greenland and everything up to the Bering Strait over here, the dateline. Maybe not the islands actually, but maybe they are actually. So actually, no, I think actually everything west of this and east of this line is going to be randomly generated. It has a few parameters, so it's not going to be extremely weird, but all of this will be random. It will be truly a new world, and this is a new thing for Paradox. They have always been very historically correct in mapping and everything, but this is still historically correct in the sense that Europe is going to discover a new world, tries to find a trade route to India, which actually might appear. There might actually be a good trade route that doesn't involve going down here past Patagonia. And there might actually be a trade route straight through the center from Japan to Spain, for instance. It's possible. So what we're going to do, we're going to play as England. We're going to colonize the new world. That's actually a new world. But before we actually get to colonize and see the new world, we will have to do some other stuff. Which involves in, well, we're at war with France, basically. So I'm going to start England. Now it's creating the new continent, and to aid in the effects of a new world, of course, the mini-map will be Fog of War. Instead of seeing the whole world, which you could always do, you only see what you actually have discovered so far, and which is actually not that much. It's just basically Europe. It doesn't take very long, but it needs a little bit to load in, of course. But then we can get right to it, and the first few episodes will very likely deal with just doing stuff in Europe, because yeah, it's still at least 50 years before we can truly go explore. Now, as you can see, the mini-map, we can only see what we can actually see on the world map, and there are some. When we zoom out, there are some dots here which might indicate mountains, but everything west of the Denmark Strait is randomly generated. Everything west of the Sea of Azores is randomly generated. And we'll soon find out what it is. But first, we're at war with France, the 100 Years' War. And there are good ways to deal with this. And this is going to be... I'm going to do something really cheeky. And that is get all my army off of that flipping... Actually, I don't have to actually pull them off. No, I can just declare peace instead. But I don't really want to keep my forces over here. So what I'm gonna do is simply send them all away. And gonna send them, well, back home. And gonna deal some other things. Now we're gonna do two things. We're gonna declare war on Scotland first. Because we were at war... Personality administrator. Oh, they've added personalities to the leaders. That's an administrator. That's an administrator. This is a balanced personality. Interesting. Diplomat in Austria. Bohemia as well. Also balanced. Poland is interregnum. So that's administration balanced. Is there any warmongers or something? I mean... Maybe there's a map mode for personality. Ooh, hello, new map modes. Federations is for the new world, so we can see that. Ooh, this is a good map. You can actually see what trade goods are available everywhere. Lots of fish actually here. There's the colonial regions, which you can see in the new world. What is part of what? Climates. There are actually climates added to the game. So this is all a temperate climate. Up here we have an Arctic climate. Here we have an arid climate, or basically a desert, which also affects the way the new world works a bit. And ooh, there's actually now a map mode for winter, so you can see there's a severe winter going on in Russia. Nobody is surprised at that. And there is no thing for a leader, but this is interesting anyway, so I'm gonna put it back on this map mode. So new map modes, always nice to know. Form alliance with Tyrone. Vassalize France. Hell no. Oh, crap. Yeah, I don't want to take the stab hit here. This is annoying because normally when I start one of these games, so far, Every time it was, you know, hey guy, dude, subjugate Scotland. So, well, we're gonna do the mission to ally with Tyrone right now. England is at war. Oh, crap. This doesn't help because of that. This is all a little bit on top of each other and annoying. So what we're gonna do is get some people out of here. So, okay, I'm gonna unpause because there's nothing else to do. This army will start going north though. First things first, this force I need in here. You are going to move into Labour. And they will... Actually, we will engage this, so we are gonna need a leader to defeat these forces. Now, this is very important for us. Wait, there are no friendly ships in port. Crap, wrong fleet. This is going to be bad. I attached the wrong flippin' fleet. Which is really not good. Oh, this is bad. This is really, really bad. When is it in there? Nope. This is going to be a loss of this army. Unless I can pull them out of there now. Nope, I cannot. Then I will send these guys down here to pull the other army. And besides, it's not that bad to actually lose an army, because we were exactly at our force limit. And the way we're gonna handle this war, we will actually lose our force limit as well. So we have that mission to make them our allies. England's at war. Well, it's getting better though. Let's improve relations a bit. Maybe that helps a bit. English army strength is at war. Oh. Annoying that we didn't get the idea straight off the bat though. We can speed it up a little. This guy really needs... Damn it. 19th of... No, I'm gonna lose this force as well, it appears. Oh, that's going to be... Just because I send in the wrong force. I can move there, but that will be too late. Oh well, that means that we lose a lot of forces anyway. It's a shame, but... at least there's a fleet there that... Oh well, let's see. So we're making them happy. They still wouldn't want an alliance, I assume. Let's have you still here. Yeah, we lost our entire force over there. So we're gonna keep these guys here so we can blockade the French fleet, which is basically almost everything they have anyway. So that means we can actually send in these guys to trade in the Bordeaux node, which we control most of the London node actually, but trading in the Bordeaux node will mean that we send more of the trade goods in our direction. Actually, there is no, our trade power is that okay. There's no gold incoming into this new node, the Western Europe trade node, yet. There's actually trade wind. Huh, interesting. I thought that they would not work on a map with a randomized new world, actually. But that's no big deal. Escadre Bleu. Oh, that's actually a French ship that I would like. Trade dispute against Burgundy. They don't like us anymore. And we are making money now because of this. So what I want is romance with Portugal. I can do this. I want someone that gives me more administrative power, because administrative is really important in the beginning for us. To boost our stability, to get our attacks up to idea groups. And we're at war. I will just get the +1 over here because I don't want to spend anything on a +2. Right now you and... Ooh, diplomatic relations. Reputation, yes. These are the ones I want. Let's see, Tyrone still wouldn't do it because we're still at war. It's actually going down though. Willing to trust us somewhat, but also that multiplier. Actually, Ulster, dynastic, let's get a royal marriage with you. There are some things that we're gonna do with these guys over here. With the buddies in Ireland. We're gonna try and vassalize Scotland, but we need that frickin' idea over there. It's going to be a bit harder than expected because allied with Munster and Leinster. That's actually not the worst of all, but yeah, declaring war would lose us -2. You know, for this I'm gonna need Leinster and Munster, annoying. Okay, the Pope. Let's spend some more on our own guy, at least. We have one cardinal at the moment. Alliance actions. They would not do it because we're at war with France. And the annoying part is, of course, that France is guaranteeing Scotland. Yeah, I have to take the stab ahead. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, otherwise France will join in the war, so we're gonna declare this war. I know we're taking a huge stab hit. When are they there? 14th. We're there on the 10th. Perfect. Yeah, so we're gonna need to boost our stability as soon as possible because we only have 19. Yeah, I'm gonna also need to build a few more forces here. Let's build like this much. I think that's 10-ish that we're building, maybe. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and one already there. It's 10. Perfectly fine. Yeah, the armies in Ireland are not that big, so that's good. Yeah, let's get a legal heir with... since we didn't have an heir yet, so let's get one. Yeah, there's actually a Scottish fleet on patrol over here, so we're gonna go to Scotland. Now, most important thing is just making a bloody peace with France. And the reason I declared war on Scotland first is so France doesn't declare that war either. So what we're gonna do is then we're gonna offer tribute because that's the only way to get out of this war, and I'm just gonna give him what they want. Oh god, wow, they would need everything to get out of the war right now. Oh well. Yeah, I would prefer not to have to give Calais up, because that would mean I can sell it to Burgundy. But I don't think we'll have a null all treaties with Portugal. They wouldn't, yeah, because they want that one. Oh, actually, that's a better idea. Just revoking the core in Armagnac, because we don't need it. And then we can still sell Calais off to Burgundy. The end of the 100 Years' War. We have regained, yes, claim on throne. Yep, they get a lot of aggressive expansion. We've lost our foothold in France, and I will give up on it all. Because, well, it does up our stability back to 1, which is a good thing. You're gonna deploy a siege, and you're moving on. An alliance offer from Hungary. I don't need Hungary. Diplomacy. Offer alliance to Tyrone. Yes, I will. That's good. That actually gives us that thing. Conquer Aquitaine. Definitely not what I want. Enemy of our enemy is Austria. That would give us 25 diplomatic power. Was it war? Was it war? That must have been a while ago then. Royal marriage offer from the Provence. I don't want that. What I want is, well, since we're at war with these two, we're just gonna take them. Alright, we don't have our military leader available right now. Okay, you are going to detach a siege and run into the Highlands. Once these guys are done, they can join us up there as well. Ah, they get a small force available here. Let's move there. Ah, we take out... Oh, we steal a cog. That's actually nice. Now we're blockading them as well. Should increase the speed of these two as well. Yeah, I don't have any... Holy... There are a lot of stuff right here. That's a lot of things that we can do now. Western Isles, good. Running into 5. Well, we're running back, definitely. Gwynedd, we get some rebels. Still working on these guys over here. When will you be back? Soonish. Okay, let's run into Aberdeen, take care of these forces. Oh, okay, and that's when they popped their entire army in rebellion of the... well, at least we got a very good roll, and on the defensive, so they get a lot of negative bonuses. That's really good for us. Completely destroy that army as well. So that's a good thing. Come on, run into Aberdeen, kill that 1,000 force. Run into Ayrshire, or better known as Glasgow. Get all our army ready to beat on here. Then we're sending these forces up north and this force into Ireland. Okay, which means I'm going to detach all of our cogs, send them to... It's you guys, yes. Invest in a cardinal. Let's invest in the same guy for now. Others... Oh, there's no one else right now doing that either, so... Might be able to take him. So Henry Percy, you can go in there. That reminds me, we need to get rid of at least one leader or we won't get any military power at all. Defensive is -10 because of war exhaustion. That's quite high. Okay, you are dead. You can come over here. You can get on the ship. So they're blockading this fleet, which at one point we will take out. Once they're on the ship, I'm just gonna send them into Meath and attack the Irish rebels over here. Good, that's one force down. Diplomacy. Let's see. Dynastic actions of royal marriage. Yes, I will. The reason is I'm gonna vassalize 2 and claim the other 2. Split in half, you two there. Damn it, more revolts. Yes, run back down there and take them out. These sieges will go on for a while anyway. Reduce war exhaustion is worthwhile right now. Less of this as well. Irish patriots defect to Connacht. No idea exactly how to pronounce it, but... Right, Papal Controller would not be the worst mission, but it's a tough mission to actually conduct and fulfill. You need to be really lucky with which cardinal actually becomes the leader up there. Good, good. So then we can send it. Yeah, basically Scotland is broken, it's just sieging now. I'm gonna take 2 provinces, just relation vassalize the other 2. Depending on how much of it we can do within this. They are all trading for each other, which is good. And you can go back north. Siege of Lothian. You can go to Aberdeen then. I think we can speed it up to 3 now. Just waiting for sieges to finish. You're actually going into the Western Isles. Then we can split these guys up between Ayrshire and Highlands. For Grand Fleet. Cardinal time. Anyone else? Aragon is trying to get it. So let's put 5 in here. We are right now... Ooh, we actually get an alliance from Aragon. Put into the treasury, please. Actually gonna decline that. We have 3 to 1. A lot of army maintenance, but mostly because we are, of course... No, not because of reinforcing, really. Wait. Why is there a double army over... Damn it. I sent one of them... I sent the one that I had sent to Aberdeen there as well, I guess. You split up, go into Highlands. Yeah, of course, there's a constant reinforcement cost for being at this point. We can now boost our stability. Cosmopolitan Patriots in France. I need to be at peace to sell a province. So when we're at peace, we're going to sell Calais to Burgundy for more money. And then we should be at a point where this war... Offer alliance to Cognac, perfect. Call to arms will not be accepted, of course. We're improving relations here at first, of course, and then at one point we can easily vassalize them, so that's helpful. And then we integrate them in a while, same with Scotland and Cognac, and these other 2 are just going to be ours. As long as if we can take them all in one peace deal, it's actually going to be more beneficial. And I don't think... Let's check here for a second. Cognac declared war on Leinster. Conquest. Huh. Like hell that's gonna happen. Actually, just get there. They declared war on their neighbor, which is funny. So we're actually getting bonus relations, maybe? Cognac are willing to trust England somewhat. Yeah, they will want to vassalize at one point, which is good for us. No real negativity going on there. Peace offer from Munster, decline. And yeah, so we're getting you together, but we need to stay the attacker here. Otherwise it will be painful. There is a hole in the wall though, so we could just run in now. Is Aragon only at 5? So there we go. 2 cardinals, future cardinals are now loyal to us. We have won the siege of Leinster. That's really good. So if we go to the peace deal and we look at tribute, ooh, what? 110. We still need to properly siege everything, I think. So we're gonna end that peace deal, which is not good, not that bad. Just trying to get everything in order on the British Isles, and then we can look beyond in the next episode. You guys, you can just get on the ship, and then the ship can come. Lollard Heresy. Hey, yeah. Let them be. Well, people will not like us. We will still lose. Actually, I think that's actually better. Let them be. Since we lose stability regardless, I don't really care. When do I have this siege finished? Sooner. Because it's going to be ideal. Peace offer from Munster. I don't want it. We're not doing that bad on money, so it's okay. So yay, looking good for us. Yeah, to go to the New World, obviously one of the first ideas we need to take is, of course, exploration. So we can actually go and look, and we really need the first 3 before. Then we also need to tech in Ayrshire. That's good. Then we also need to tech up diplomatic tech, of course, because trade range and later on colonial range will increase. But it's only at level. We need at least level 7, I assume, to actually get somewhere. But the continent might already be here, and we might have such a huge advantage. It just depends on the way it's generated. Let's see. It's still 110%, which is bloody annoying as hell, but it just goes down slowly. Probably. Oh! Probably because we don't have a mission for it, so no casus belli. Okay, you guys can just come home. Well, on the other hand, National Epic until 22nd of January 1457. Tenantman power 20 ducats. Yes, I love good story. You guys can just go there. Maybe you need everything before the price goes down, but yeah, I think... Oh, where the hell did we just go there? Probably Austria, because of our truce, and that's the button I pressed. But the thing is that if we can't take it all, it's going to be annoying. And you can get together for now. So that means we have to first take areas before going on, and to form Great Britain, which is of course where we want to go, we need Lothian and Aberdeen. And to take everything, it's going to be pricey. Also we would... Oh, actually we do want to sue for peace with these guys because we want full annexation. No one will be really upset with us if we're doing this, so... Full annexation on Leinster, then next is Munster. How much is it to core? 94, but we are high on Seed Munster. Ha! Sure, not happening. Munster, occupied by me, sue for peace, full annexation. Everyone gets pissy again. Oh, we need 50 Diplo points to actually do that. So we're gonna need to wait a couple of months with the war. Siege of Aberdeen, the fleet moves out, which is good for us. You guys can go all the way there. Ah, damn it, Cardinal died. Kind of forgot this though. That's fine, let's just push it into that guy then. No captured ships, sadly, but yeah. Demand tribute. 110%. Damn it. Probably because we don't have anything. And of course we don't have the Diplo power now to make peace either. So it's going to just be a while of simply sieging them up. Then we're just gonna call our ships home because we destroyed all the Scottish ships. There's nothing left on their side. We need 50, so we need at least 100 because I do need to take at least one territory from them to make sure that I can vassalize them next time. Scottish peasants rise up, go and murder them. Okay, that might have sounded a bit too harsh. Peace offer from Munster. That's also an idea. We just don't take Munster yet, so that's actually better. Annul all treaties with Scotland. Yeah, and transfer trade power to us. Sure, why not? That's actually, so we're gonna take Munster later. It also saves us on diplomatic ideas, but also right now on the fact that we would need a ton, and I mean a ton of admin power to core this stuff we're taking. So yeah, total cost too great, so we need something that costs at least, well, I want Ayrshire because it's close, and that's the only thing I'm gonna take because of aggressive expansion. I don't want to make it rise too high. And well, that's basically then they would accept this, and then when you do this, then of course unreasonable demands, current peace offer, yep. So we're gonna take Ayrshire and then integrate it. That's actually everything we're gonna take right now. And in 5 years we'll be back, Scotland, and taking over. Spread our culture to Calais, and no need, because I'm actually gonna sell it now. If economy and sell province. They're at war now with Trier and Austria, actually. Get our armies together, the Army of Ireland and the Royal Army. Interesting names. Okay, Leinster, how much would it cost now to core you? 94, we only have 67. I'm not gonna do that royal marriage thing here, though. It's going to not take that long anymore, actually, so yay. What I'm gonna do for the final thing for this episode is send a diplomat for a while into, that's relations, into the Pope. So, tolerates Lollards. Oh right, that takes a while. But that way we can get some more papacy points. And that's it for this episode. Hopefully Scotland will not ally itself any longer. It's still guaranteed by France, which is a pain. Maybe they will until 1464. Well, maybe he'll have to wait with the war until then. Anyway, for now, I want to thank you all for watching. I will see you guys later.